This is Pac-Man in a tin. It's only that thick. You flip it open, we got a screen. There's actually a cover for this, but I'm just showing you that it takes 3 AAA batteries that do not come with it. The other device that I showed you, the Atari 2600, that did come with them, this one doesn't. To play the game, just turn on the power. You can see that it is not the actual arcade version, but it is close because it has a lot of the exact same features, including the character names as it goes through. There is a volume button right here. There's quiet, loud, and off entirely. This is how you reset the game, and then you can also play and pause with this one right here. I'll see the little demonstration. If you've not played Pac-Man, let's give it a whirl. You can see how it plays. As you can see, it's very close to the arcade version. I think the sound's a little bit different. You forget kind of how annoying the siren is that continuously plays throughout the entire game until you're playing it on something when you're laying in bed trying to be a little bit quiet. But it's the same deal. You got the fruit in the middle that pops up. You eat the dots. You've got the power pellets. You try to avoid the ghosts until you bite a power pellet. And then you can eat the ghosts. The ghosts start off at 200 points and then double in points with each one you eat up to 1600. And then it starts again when you eat the next one. It also has the axe, or at least it has the first one. That was I did play it once just to see if the axe were in it, and the first one is. The downside of this, I would say, is the fact that I'm using a pad here instead of a joystick to play it. When you're really in a bind, it is very difficult to quickly get yourself out of it like that. But as you can see, I can play it. I just died. I was actually doing pretty good. I wasn't even thinking, and I was doing better than I was earlier. But even without the joystick, like I said, the game is playable. It's just a little bit harder to do those quick maneuvers. And then trying to eat all the ghosts, I've discovered, for me anyway, right now, that's an impossibility. I'm just not used to this controller enough to be able to get all the ghosts. Oh. All right. And let me see if I can... Now I got to clear all this with one man in order to show you the act. Where did you find this at?
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. See, Cracker Barrel, the same place that has the mini Atari 2600, also has Pac-Man in a tin. Do they have others in a tin?
Yes. There was, I think, a little asteroids and maybe a centipede.
So there's other options. The Atari 2600 that was mini, you're not gonna get to see the act. But if you're familiar at all with Pac-Man, what's kind of weird is there's space. They probably could have turned the screen sideways like that, and then they could have had it exactly as Pac-Man is, but it still has the same dimensions. They just put the information that's usually on the top over on the side. So that is Pac-Man in a tin. My wife just said you can get it at Cracker Barrel, and I'm going to see if Amazon might have it, because Amazon did have the mini Atari 2600, and if they do, I'll provide a link to that in the description. Thanks for watching.